Welcome to a video from thedislifestyle.com. New Windows 11 build to look at. This is 25290 for Windows Insiders on the dev channel. This time it's available for ARM64 devices because that was the previous couple of builds were causing problems with ARM devices booting up. That's been fixed. So if you're an ARM user, you can take this build and then get into this build. Now the main change of this is a couple more widgets. So if you go down to widgets and you can add widgets, and you'll see here, last week I showed you the messenger one which you can add, and I did a separate article but not a video about phone link, so you can go like that, add phone link. What that means when you've done that is that there you can see the status of the phone, the battery life, Bluetooth, that kind of thing, and you can see your notifications. And then you can click on those and then it'll open the phone link application. So it's a nice way of being able to see the status of your phone without having to open the app and without having to get your phone out. Just go on to there. Now in the release notes for this build, Microsoft say that there is a Spotify widget, but it hasn't shown up on any of my devices yet, so I'm still waiting for that. But the Spotify widget would appear there, and I think I've got a screenshot of it actually. There you go. There, and you can interact with Spotify app on there. So normally to get these widgets, just make sure that you're up to date and everything else, but I have done that. All my apps are up to date and everything. I'm signed into Spotify, so I'm not quite sure why it's not shown up yet, but it would show up there if it was available, and I just click and add it there. So those are the main changes with this build, these extra widgets. It's good we're starting to see ones from Microsoft like Phone Link and the third-party ones like Spotify and Messenger. And I would like to see some system ones, perhaps some system status or something like that, or even maybe if you can link it to your server management and see your server status and things like that, make it a bit more useful. Right, so the other changes with this build, there's not a huge amount actually. If you had some actions to do, such as to reboot because of updates or do a backup, they appear there, and they're trying a few different treatments of those. So not many people have got those yet. Again, I can't get a screenshot of that. There you go. So you might see those like that, depending on what actions you've got and whether you're enrolled in that feature. The rest of the changes are fixes. So as I mentioned earlier, they fixed issues with the ARM devices. So that's where you get stuck in a boot loop from 25281. They fixed some issues with VPNs. So if you're having problems accessing VPNs, then that's been fixed. They fixed an issue with Explorer, so you would crash and not load. I haven't seen that on this device or my other devices. In fact, I haven't seen many of these issues with the other devices, to be fair. They fixed some issues with search, where it would randomly disappear, and I've still got the old style search, but there are new style searches that Microsoft are testing. They fixed some issues with Task Manager and some issues with Windows Spotlight. There are some new known issues to watch for. The update history may be blank. Let's take a look. So my update history looks fine, but one of the issues are that they do get blanked out. So mine looks fairly normal. You can see my build history on there. Windows. Another issue, a new issue with this build as well, is some insiders may experience a bug check after doing an upgrade. Again, I'm not seeing that on my two devices. And app icons may appear on the wrong monitor for some people as well. So those are the main changes. So you've got new widgets. Good to see some new ones coming. I'm looking forward to trying the Spotify one because I do use Spotify, so hopefully I'll get that before I do next week's build video. So thanks for watching this video. You can find out a lot more on our YouTube channel and on thedislifestyle.com. Thanks for watching.